Hey everyone, just wanted to show my 777 MG5 build here today. Just quick disclaimer, I don't make videos, nor have I made any in the past, so yeah, don't expect too much. But getting right into it, gunner specialization for the 50 round large pouch on the MG5, that is vital and it's necessary for the most uptime on DPS. So your main weapon will be the infantry MG5, um, because it has 800 RPM. Mine has 24.2k damage, and that is with unhinged and all my weapon mods. My attachments: C79 scope,
Agent in need of
large
backup.
pouch, 50 rounds. Again, most uptime on DPS. You want more stability on LMGs than anything. So angle grip for 10% stability and 20% stability with the suppressor. I got unhinged for more damage, optimized. You would I would prefer Allegro there for more RPM, so for a total of 880 RPM instead of 800. But I have not found any MG5 that with a nice base damage with Allegro. So um, my secondary running Nemesis for the holster perk preparation, 25% extra headshot damage. This works with the C79 scope. If you don't have Nemesis, that's okay. You could just throw on another MG5 as your secondary and unload both LMGs before doing the legendary holster reload. For the sidearm, I use greased here for increased weapon swap speed while holstered because with this build, you're always swapping between your main weapons and your sidearm for that refill perk. So I think that would be optimal. If you don't like it, you could definitely go with something like overlap too. You gain 5% weapon handling to help offset the unhinged talent. Okay, for the my gear here, I'm running 3-piece Gila. The reason why I'm running so many Gilas is because Gila gives so many blues and so many yellows. Um, yeah, so you want damage to elites and health roll here. Um, damage to elites could definitely be higher. Hard hitting is necessary, and then for my mods, I use Seeker and Chem Launcher. I try to fill my utility mod slots with as much Seeker and Chem Launcher skill power as much as possible because those are the skills that I'm running. For my chest piece, one piece Petrov for 10% LMG damage. Um, so I got one yellow, two blues, and one red. Three blues and one red here. Um, so my red is 12.5 weapon damage. I reroll that over. The max weapon damage I can get on this chest piece is 13%. It could definitely be higher, like 15 or 15.5%, but I just don't have anything better. My talent's running Unstoppable Force because it's the 7 blue build. And then my defensive mod slot, I run flat armor, protection from elites, and total armor. Okay, the holster, which is kind of the core of this build, because of the talent quick draw, swapping to your pistol reloads all weapons. Uh, with this talent, you don't need to wait for the 5-second, 6-second reload time on the LMG. You can just do a 1-second swap to your sidearm and swap back. That takes me about 1 second, and then it reloads your LMG for you. That allows you for the most uptime on DPS with the MG5. And then 2 offensive mod slots here. Equip the best offensive mod slots that you have. These mod slots give me a total of 12.5% weapon damage to my build. And then utility mod slot, again, like I said, Seeker or Chem Launcher. Okay, for the backpack, again with the Gila, I bought this backpack off a vendor like a month ago or something, just because it gives me 2 blues and 2 yellows and 1 red. The red will be my weapon damage. The health roll, preferably armor, just because this is a PvP build and not like a berserk build or like a, you know. But yeah, reroll the weapon damage could definitely be higher. I do have higher weapon damage from my other backpacks that I'm probably gonna roll over. So, and then my talents on the ropes because of the 7 yellow build and the hard hitting. These 2 talents are necessary for this build. And then mods, I have 500 over 500 Chem Launcher skill power added here on this mod alone. And then the defensive mod slot, again, flat armor, protection from elites, and total armor. Okay, for the gloves, again, Gilligard gloves, 1 blue, 1 yellow, 1 red. My LMG damage here was rerolled over. It's capped at 8%. I don't know if I can get any higher on guard gloves. I've been trying. I've just been capping me at 8%. And then hard hitting for the talents. I think the cap is just like a um, balancing mechanic the game has, because this Gilligar gloves give so much already. It gives you a whole talent, one blue, one yellow, one red already. It's just too OP. So that cap, I think it's fair. And then for the knee pads, I have two different knee pads depending on the situation. I like to run patience here for like trash clears, challenging missions, heroic missions, open world. I did reroll over the skill power. I get the 5% accuracy from the D&H brand set. And then I also get an offensive mod slot here. Again, just equip the best offensive mod slots you have. Oh, yeah, and then my second knee pads, instead of patience, I roll hard hitting, and then skill power, and then the crit damage. Don't worry about it; it's useless to you. And then it also gives you offensive mod slot. I switch to the hard hitting if I run this build in the raid or something. I usually run this build on like Boomer because I don't need a revive hive on Boomer. I don't barely die on Boomer, and I'd rather have that 25% on the ropes active than have my revive hive sitting there in my inventory, not being on cooldown. So go into the skills a little bit. Secret Mine. I have 2,167 skill power. So I just equip damage mods on my Secret Mine, and then I equip 5 extra mines, and then I just throw it down at the beginning of each fight to get that 90-second cooldown to proc on the ropes. And then my chem launcher, I got 2,090 skill power, so I equip more ammo, and then I equip the extra heal. This is totally preference. You can equip more ammo too. So you could equip like 5 extra ammo, so a total ammo of 12. But I prefer the extra heal. Just increases my survivability. That burst heal, that 71,000 heal over 5 seconds. So right at the beginning of each fight, I throw it on my cluster mine and throw down like 4 heals. So 80-second cooldown on the chem launcher and 90-second cooldown on the chem launcher would give me like 80-second uptime on the ropes. So there's that. Okay, we'll just go over my stats real quick. So for my weapon damage, I got 24,200 weapon damage. Don't worry about crit chance or crit damage. This is not a crit build. And then I got 85% headshot damage. And then 30% stability from my attachments, the muzzle and the grip, and then 5% accuracy from the knee pads. Okay. Whoa, sorry about that. And then for offense, I lose 10% weapon handling because I gain 15% from the optimized talent on my MG5. So it's only 10%. It kind of offsets unhinged, which is nice. All weapon damage is 46%, 20% is from unhinged, so I have 26% damage, weapon damage for my gear, and then 47% LMG damage bonus. Then for my defense, I only have 20% hazard protection from my two-piece Gila and 233,000 armor. I am kind of squishy. That's just the downside about this build. Kind of squishy, but I have that insane heal, 71,000 heal, and I also have my patient knee pad, so I'm constantly healing. So the squishiness doesn't really bother me for like challenging heroic missions or like open world stuff. Even on Boomer, I just out heal everything. And then for my skills, I went over this already, but 2,090 skill power for my chem launcher and 2,167 skill power for my secret mine. So yeah, this is my 777 exotic holster LMG build, MG5 build. Just showing you some damage here. So you wanna just throw it on your cluster mine. Reload 1 second. and that's my build. I think that this build has more sustained damage and more DPS than regular P416 builds. I don't think it can compete with eh, the exotic AR just because that exotic AR is just too good right now. I don't even have the Eagle Wear yet. Been running every week, but yeah, with the 1 second instant reload and the 800 RPM and 100 mag, I think it has the best sustained damage and better DPS than P416s just because P416s you only get 50 rounds in the mag and you gotta reload it already, and depending on your build you don't have that exotic holster equipped. But like I said, it's all preference. I just really want to throw this build out there to the Division 2 community and see what you guys think. But yeah, thanks for watching.